it is. It's coming back. The Isabelle Part 2. Same matchup as before.
This is actually a different player.
Yeah, we're seeing how big of the difference we can see here. Upper on the bracket, maybe an upper on the player level. We did get a first game out with the Isabelle. It was interesting for sure.
I won 2-1 against, I don't even know. I'll find it.
Isabelle's getting a stellar lead right now. He's in the spacing well.
Alright, so yeah, you're up against Tired. Against Tired? Yeah, Tired. Tired? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Tired! Tier. My big. Tier. Yeah, he's got a set.
So Isabelle's doing wonders against the Pokemon trainer. It's only first stock. You can see a lot of difference happening soon here. Forced to Flare Blitz just to get safe back on stage, and it's very punishable after you land. Gonna see if he can make a comeback here with the Squirtle, using the speed as much as he can here. The frame data definitely has the ability to engage, but Isabelle's got that ability to return with just so much control over the stage.
Bowler.
The bowlers. Seems like the Squirtle might be faring itself a little bit wetter here, but it's also struggling to really find any percentage in the first place. Good forward smash. Oh, and that secures the kill, only at 80. Isabelle quick to retaliate with some forward airs. Very safe. Good extender on itself. You can just keep pulling it out after in itself again. He almost got the fishing hook into the plant with the wooden rocket, but it was just too close. That spike hit, that would have been quite devastating. But with the low enough percentage, the Isabelle could have still been able to recover easily. Seems like an upward hill battle here. Unlike the first time we saw Isabelle coming out here. Also might take him some time to adapt. It's a unique character. You could say the same for a Pokemon trainer, but you can look at it in phases really. First one is speed, easy frame data. Second one is your bread and butter, trying to get some kill confirms, grabs, grappler kind of deal. Heavy, medium, and good offstage play, but you also have to focus on just landing that vine. It's dangerous, so the Isabelle can capitalize on that. Then Charizard's the heavy. You can see right there, that's the exact reason why, but even then with Flare Blitz, only secure option to get back on stage. He's struggling to fight this Isabelle. So much control. Just barely missing the grab. Looking for anything really. Some kind of damage. Think about this Charizard being such a high percentage and not dying yet. His rage is actually ridiculously high. A forward air at this point, off the stage like that, could kill easily.
Tucker, Keith, y'all want to play? Tucker.
Couldn't find the meaningful kill that he was looking for on Charizard, so now he's reset back to Squirtle here. Doesn't really even have the time to reset himself to Ivysaur to look for the kill here, so he might be just trying to rack in some damage. Quick to swap away from that mentality though. Looking for anything really. More damage is better. He'll struggle to kill at this point, unless he can get them close to the edge of the stage. If he's on the platform, the up air or the FB might be able to secure it, but this Isabelle, using the spacing, it's going to be difficult for the Ivysaur to get in there and do that. They both had the grapple, get back to ledge. And Ivysaur trying to put the pressure on. This Isabelle really just putting out some really unique combo here to keep him off stage as much as he can. Get that free damage in. Make him have to force himself into like a 1-in-3 scenario. Something in which Isabelle has a really good ability to handle since she's got that projectile with her forward air. There's the secure with that forward air on the Charizard himself, and he's going to look to see if he can get that damage equally it up. So about 50 or so with the Squirtle. Ooh, very nice dodge. And the up air juggle. Getting about 30% damage out. Spot dodge into very good return there. It's a safe neutral air, a little underrated, but there's a good reason why. You find yourself that you have little range and you can still get outpoked inside of it, but if you're quickly approaching on someone and they're doing something similar, Isabelle not having the ability to have super close range in the air, you can get punished from above or below with that neutral air, but you'll find that regardless of that, you'll have a death with the Pokemon Trader, and Isabelle goes 1-up in the 3. It's impressive play. I find that Battlefield is one of the best options that you'll have for Pokemon Trader, especially when you're trying to abuse Squirtle, and you're trying to abuse Ivysaur's ability to manipulate people around in the air. The quick juggling, especially with the reset on the jump with the platforms, able to just keep bringing people higher and higher on Squirtle is going to be really nice getting that early percentage out. It looks like he's not going to be starting with that. I find that the Isabelle here is actually playing a very, very safe defensive game here. Able to get in and out very, very efficiently. Not abusing the B button too much. Using its tilts and jabs. Everything, really. Smart play. Using the platforms against the Ivysaur, actually. Just getting a little jab combo in. And now the Ivysaur is returning the favor, getting some projectiles, but he can't seem to get them connected. He's just struggling, really. Down throw to Plume, but he misses it. Forward air. Meanwhile, Isabelle is just playing a really, really good step away. Enough distance to hide against that projectile. Need be, catch it. Although, really, doesn't need to even look for it. Ivysaur almost getting the kill there with the up B. Very powerful move, but it was just not close enough, and be able to DI out of it properly. There might be a switch here soon, looking as he's struggling to find the kill again. But the percentage is high enough. You know, Ivysaur's percentage is still low enough where he doesn't have to quite look for it. Isabelle could look for one good hit, though, and it might mean enough. She reset her own bomb to get it into new position. Not enough time to plant it, but it is ready to be used again. You may be looking for that off-aired bear. Oh, here we go. Charizard switch to try and break the balloons or get him to have to force him to spike, attack, anything of the sort. He gets grabbed anyhow. Charizard's percentages are high enough that on any other character, those command grabs from Isabelle would likely kill in any direction, but his weight is going to offset that just slightly. There's not much to say in safety, though. Very good spot dodge. He's got to watch out. Wood Rocket is planted. Oh, he could backstep and he could die in just a moment. There it is. It's reset again. 1-1. Took a whole 2 minutes just to find both those stocks to die, but you know, equated out, that's pretty good. Just for both people here. Squirtle's going to try and look to land and try and get some combos in there. Using that frame ditto. Get a good up air sort of combo going on. Keep him off the ledge, perhaps. Very even game. This one's playing out a lot better than that first one is. It's almost like he's adapted. He's reset his mentality. He's also got a stage in his advantage. But even then, it's a close call. Quite impressed by the Isabelle play, actually. This is something I wasn't expecting. Covering her insufficient abilities with a lot more safety than I thought she could have. Looks like the whole game is to play as defensive as possible while being able to run in once you get a good hit in. A couple of forward airs, a couple back airs. Use the fishing hook when they have that distance to pull them in, and then you just run on in, get a forward tilt in. Oh, that was a very, very close fishing hook. Likely wouldn't have killed, but it would have been very close to the border here. You can look for it again. Charizard's going to be a little bit too heavy. Oh, the Flare Blitz into the stage. Not going to do anything for him other than keep a little bit of time until he falls to his death. Reset the Squirtle. I don't think he's going to stay with this one for long. Doesn't have the time to, but he's going to use that iframe into switching. Maybe look for a down air on the recovery here. There it is. But he won't have the ability to get it quite yet. Oh, but he can't recover high enough, and it resets it just about 22% higher. It's not high at all. A forward air, or side air might be enough for him. He's going to look for the spike, but Isabelle's nowhere near. She's playing very defensive. Very, very nice play. There's that forward tilt again. Getting enough distance just to reset it all. That's her whole thing. She's in and out, in and out. She doesn't feel like she's a Belmont spamming projectiles just to get that one forward hit in with enough range. No, she has her projectiles and then she runs on in. Very interesting. tilt, but it misses. Ooh, the up B out of the Ivysaur, actually almost evening it up completely. Up B again. Oh, and it kills. Oh, not quite. Can't say that too soon. This game is the one that teaches you that that is not accurate anymore. This could be anyone's game, truthfully. Just watch out for that wood rocket in the ground. Ooh, short hop into neutral air. Side B. Ooh, down smash, trying to cover the landing. Footstool, but it's not going to mean much. Isabelle has this in her hands if she really wants to, but she's got to look for one meaningful hit. Something interesting.
Okay.
Throw might do it on the platform. Yeah, there it is. High enough percentage with a heavy enough character. It's going to do it for you. And now it's 1-1. That was a very close set, though. Isabelle could have took that just about anywhere if he needed to. Is there a swap here? Nope. We find that there's still the consistency. Sticking with the Ivysaur. Safest base that you can get here out of the three. Some people might stick with the Squirtle. It's fast, easy to approach with, but at the same time, albeit Isabelle's slow, her character, and also having a smaller body, her projectile is going to make it difficult for Squirtle to really find something meaningful here. It's like Ivysaur's having the same trouble, but he's able to return it in just about the same, only 20% difference, and that's something not to really look at too hard. Quick switch into the heavy. Ooh, trying to throw in Flare Blitz to mix it up. Does he have enough to recover back? No, it does not look like he does. That's going to be an early stock, only 30 seconds into the match. Did get a high enough percentage, really, to mean a meaningful kill, but at the same time, as well because he went for a really risky play. Now he's going to try and use that Squirtle to use that really quick speed to rack up the damage he was looking for with Ivysaur earlier. And then get a good Vine Whip into up B, and he turns it around. That was a very good combo. Exactly what you're looking for. The really fast turnaround. Neutral air. Back air. Into down throw. Into plume. Into up B. Bread and butter, really. That's what that whole grapple combo you're looking for on Ivysaur turns into. Especially when you're only at the low percentage. You can't get the up B right away. But if you do a plume into it, just free damage. Not a confirm, as you saw. But very safe to try. Got the wood rocket. This is a very, very close set. Very close series. There you go. Ooh, and Thor takes the lead for the first time in the whole series. It's a forward air, it's an up B, but he doesn't land the forward air, so the up B goes and whiffs, giving Isabelle the tempo again. Percentage isn't quite high enough for the Ivysaur. Forced to switch yet. Oh, and he gets a good inner in there while he's looking to get that command grab. Oh, that's close. He might not be able to recover. Oh, he gets it just barely. Playing with fire. Oh, but the platform actually gives him an extra jump there as well. Very fortunate. Oh, the forward air. I was saying earlier that the launch power on those, not too significant, but point blank and at a high percentage, you'll find that it actually tricks your eyes, and that small little slingshot can do something quite significant. Really is anyone's game, but the Squirtle has the tempo here. He's going to quickly swatch off. He's at the percentage where Squirtle's damage, even if it's good, not going to matter. You don't want to use those because it's just too weak. He's going to be looking for those up airs, the up Bs. Isabelle playing as defensive as she can get. Back air. It's a very tense match. You got a crowd coming in now. Oh, and there is the downer on ledge, the perfect spike that you're looking for there. Turning the set around, turning the series around. He adapted well compared to that game one. Almost looked like a roll in that first set, but it went well.